Last week's episode wasn't the most impactful, but now we're back to great importance with the Alicorn Path. Watch the episode with watermarks on my alt, or go to PonyTube for another way. If you don't want to use the torrent or C-file link, that is still the best way to get everything in high quality. Finally, after ages of only Misty having access, Sunny gets her well-deserved entrance into the secret room in the Bright House. With how much ancient Equestria and Alicorn stuff was in there, it was just a matter of time till Sunny got in. It's practically made for her. It's peculiar that the room didn't want to tell Misty the lore. Only when Sunny was alone, the voice of the Bright House decided to reveal the secrets of the tapestries. We've been waiting for that ever since we saw the room for the first time. I thought the two Alicorns might be Luna and Celestia, or even Opaline, but they seem different. They do still have a good and bad Alicorn theme, but my best guess would be that it's Opaline and some kind of Alicorn leader in Skywars, given that the evil one is setting the debris on fire. They finally give us something more on Alicorns. The rarest of creatures, incredible power, limitless potential. We kinda figured that, but it's cool to hear the word limitless like that. Especially with the added bit of some using that potential for goodness and protection, while others use it for evil and to gain power for themselves. Alicorns aren't all the nobles we've been led to believe in G4. They have the same minds as you and I. Sunny knows that better than anyone. She almost got corrupted by Opaline, so she's doubting her goodness once more. There's a chance for corruption whenever there's power, but you don't have to fall into that hole. Not when you have friends on your side to support you. Which brings me to another option for the symbolism of the tapestry. Of course, it represents the general age-old fight between good and bad, evil Alicorn versus righteous Alicorn. But there's more to it. This episode is named The Alicorn Path. What if it represents the road Sunny could take in the future? We heard about every Alicorn's potential for good and evil, so it being Sunny's inner struggle between said forces would make sense. Last thing we see is the evil part of the tapestry glinting, which might have been something to announce Opaline's return at some point. The evil Alicorn still being around, watching. Or maybe a new evil Alicorn would have been added. Maybe it's more like the Sunny's inner struggle theory, and this was Sunny's dark side peeking out. The potential of what it could be is practically limitless, just like the Alicorns. Of course, we'll never know, since the material we can leak doesn't stretch that far, but we are happy to show you what we have. Sadly, that still doesn't include more animations, so please stop asking, it's getting annoying. Not to mention how cool the fight between those tapestry Alicorns would have been if it was fully animated. But what do you think? Who are these Alicorns? What do you want to know from the magic voice in the Bright House? Let me know. Join my Discord to discuss some more. Thanks to my supporters, especially to my Alicorn Tier supporters, Princess, who wants me to let you know reunite the Star Scouts, and Settled Spectrum. And also special thanks to my Pony Tier supporter Maverick. And until next time for the bronies, green fellas, and bye.